Some calculators will let you do financial calculations, like a loan or computing a future value, that sort of thing. We'll start by demonstrating on the Victor 1530. To set this up, let me zoom in, you have to move this switch here to FCalc, that's financial calculations, and this switch into the loan position. When it's in those settings, these memory keys, the meaning of them changes to amount of the loan, interest rate, number of months, and the payment. So let's do a little demonstration. Suppose you want to borrow $100,000 at 6.5% for 180 months, and you're wondering what the payment will be. Well, you enter 100, 1, 2, 3, 100,000. That's the amount, so we'll press this key for the amount. 6.5 is the interest rate for 180 months. And then you just press the key for the payment. And there you have the payment. It is $871.11. The Victor PL8000 you set up the same sort of way. Move this switch to loan, and then the keys get the same meanings as on the other Victor: amount, interest, number of months, and the payment. I'm going to move the camera so you can see the display. Okay, so to compute that loan, we move that switch over to loan. There we go. And now we start by saying we're going to calculate the payment. So we'll press the payment, and it says calculate the payment. We'll press OK. And then it's going to prompt us for the remaining numbers. The loan amount, 100,000. Press OK. Interest rate is 6.5%. Press OK. Number of months was 180. Press OK. And it goes ahead and computes the payment for us. And there is that printout with the nice prompts. The Victor can also do future value calculations. For that, you set the switch here to FCal for financial calculations. You set this switch to FV for future value. That's on the right. And then these keys are the same as for loans, but you also have above the tax key the future value. So the example that I'm going to use is, suppose you invest $10,000, that's the amount, at 3.5% for a period of 48 months, and you're going to pay $100 into that every month as you go. What's the future value of that investment going to be? $16,644.60. The other Victor, the PL8000, does not do future value calculations, only loan calculations. The Monroe does more generic financial calculations, so loan, future value, it's all the same to it. To set that up, you do define.1, and that is on the little label up here. Once that's done, the soft keys become future value, present value, interest rate, term, that's like the number of months or years or whatever, and the payment. So if we do our example, let's do that future value example first. $10,000 investment is the present value. At 3.5%, that is the rate, which is this key. We're going to do it for 48 months, so that is the term. We're going to pay $100 into it each month, that's the payment, and we want to know the future value, so we press that, and there it is, $16,644.60. It's a little more generic than the others, so on the Monroe you can do the loan example the same as the future value example. So for our loan, we borrowed $100,000. Well, let's start by clearing it. Clear everything out. Borrow $100,000. That is the present value. The future value is going to be 0. The rate was 6.5%. The term was 180 months, and we wanted to calculate the payment, and there it is, $871.11. The other calculators, the Casio, the Sharp, and the Canon, don't have these financial calculation features.